The question of church-state relations remained essentially unresolved, a profoundly divisive issue at the historic juncture when Filipino elites confronted the task of defining their vision of national community and the type of state they wanted to erect. However, for the sake of political expediency, the short-lived Malulus Republic maintained the unity of church and state. Amid the exigencies of the moment, it opted to retain Catholicism as the state religion on the model of church-state union under the patronatorial of the 19th century. It would take the American imperial occupation of the Philippines to settle the issue that the Filipino elites could not resolve. The U.S. colonial policy on church-state separation was first enunciated on July 6, 1900 by Major General Elwell Stephen Otis, who as military governor pledged that, I quote, "As under the Constitution of the United States, complete freedom is guaranteed and no minister of religion can be interfered with or molested in following his calling in a peaceful and lawful manner, and there must be a complete separation of church and state." Animated by the First Amendment, the principles of religious freedom and church-state separation were confirmed in the Organic Act or Cooper Act passed by the U.S. Congress in 1902, also known as the Philippine Bill of 1902, which provided the framework of government in the Philippines until its replacement by the Jones Law of 1916. Section 5 of this legislation declared, I quote, that no law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, and that the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. Despite this avowed U.S. policy, at the outset, there was a period of confusion on the part of some Filipinos who represented the separationist position in Malolos because of how the U.S. Seemingly favored the friars. The 1898 Treaty of Paris bound the U.S. to protect friars and other Spanish subjects, respect property rights of the Catholic Church, and indemnify the Church for war-inflicted damages to ecclesiastical property. This working out of the U.S. policy of separation, which extended protection to the Church, its ministers and properties, was based on the friendly separation that then prevailed in the United States, which was beyond the ken of the separationists in Malolos whose stance indicated hostile separation. Based on their limited grasp of how an independent Philippines would relate to Rome, Filipino elites on both sides of the debate were also not attuned to the political maneuvering that the United States had to play with the Vatican. Soon, however, Filipino elites began to grasp the U.S. policy on church-state separation and the colonial government's adherence to it. The Catholic Church was clearly